Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Good afternoon, Neil. Congratulations on today's win. You must have felt, for a derby game against local rivals, that was fairly straightforward in the end.
They're never straightforward. Probably more comfortable than you'd expect it to be, particularly against, Kidsgrove are competitive, to say the least.
And needing the points.
And needing the points, yeah. And when you look at the team on paper, it's more than decent. But I've got to worry about Newcastle Town, and I thought after a disastrous start, we were good for a lot of the game.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. It was a good start for Kidsgrove, and not perhaps the greatest defending, and you're a goal down, but you battled back well after that.
Yeah, it took us a while. It took us 10 or 15 minutes. We were not all over the place, but players were very passive, which I talked about. That's all we've discussed this week, our start to the game after last week, but it was no better. But the 75 minutes after was I was pleased with that, Ian.
And you started to look really dangerous around the penalty area with Twyford and Jones and especially Jake Avery, of course. The interchange between them was good.
I thought the front four, once we started playing, were excellent, caused them quite a few problems. They were combining well. We were getting the two strikers in, could have scored again, and there weren't missed chances. There were two good bits of defending. I think we had two cleared off the line, didn't we? And that's credit to Kidsgrove's defenders for doing that. But we kept going, and I always thought there was another goal in us, particularly with the pace that we got up top.
I was going to say Avery now. I think it's 7 in 6, we're told. So he's knocking them in for fun at the moment.
Yeah, he's a difficult striker to play against, and he's a decent finisher most of the time. What I'm asking him, Ian, is to become a good player, not just a good finisher. So
better link-up play.
Yeah, and away from the goal, kick the ball better. Both strikers, which they did today. So he becomes a good player, not just a goal scorer.
Can you tell us a little bit about your Gosborne, who's from Liverpool, we believe?
Yes, he is. That was agent driven. An agent I've known for a good while. I was after a cover at the back. We're a little bit sparse in that department, and he's been at Liverpool for a while. Don't think they're going to keep him. So and has been out injured for a while. So he's after some game time. I haven't given him the game time that he would like. But we've got a lot of games coming up, and he will get some time on the pitch.
And another win, and I have been asked to ask you this: Are you now playoff contenders?
No, far from it. I would have thought.
I think it's 6 points off the playoffs now.
Right, yeah, with some difficult games to come. We're playing two teams that are roundabout there in Stalybridge and City of Liverpool, which will be hard games. We know that. So no, I don't think we're playoff contenders. I'm very pleased that the bottom two have lost again.
So you're still looking over your shoulder a little bit there?
Yeah, until we get the points that I think we need. But the way they're playing, they'll be good enough to, at least maintain our position that we're in, and let's try and improve it.
Absolutely. Neil, thanks for your time as ever, and we'll see you again soon.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.